moments away from finding out who is going to be contesting this gold medal match. Here they come. What a finish we've got lined up. Bulgaria's first appearance here in this gold medal match, the last chance. We haven't seen a Bulgarian archer, but guess what? He's going up against a British archer. Let's go down to the stadium announcer to welcome the contenders out.
Representing Bulgaria, Bancher. And on target number 2, representing Great Britain, Monty Orton. And your line judge for this match, Lilleshall.
Well, Richard, we haven't seen a Bulgarian, but Ivan Bancher is out there, but he's going up against, a finish for Great Britain on home soil, Monty Orton, the British squad, going for gold.
Yes, interesting. So, Bancher, he actually done very well to reach the final. He battled through from a lower ranking position. He's been on the circuit, junior, so under 21, under 18, and senior level for a few years now. He's very experienced. I don't think there's been many medal matches, so this will be really interesting for him. Monty, I was coaching Monty from the autumn right through into the springtime. Very much a great developing archer. Has been winning most of the senior competition in this country this year, so really growing as an archer.
Well, getting into full draw, really struggling, in fact, to get into full draw.
That was very shaky, wasn't it?
Orton starts the match off with a 4, looking really nervy.
Yeah, I think Monty shot a couple of weak arrows in the team, but then came back and shot strong.
Oh, you can see the tension. I mean,
yes.
It's a better shot there, but do we expect this much movement? Or
no, this is we don't want to be nervous, but we don't. Well, everybody's nervous. We don't want to be showing it physically. The nerves shouldn't be affecting the tension and the muscles and on the technique.
Just a little bit more settled on that one, didn't it?
That was more his normal shot. Sometimes you need a couple of looseners to get the nerves out of the system.
7 for a 25, and that is enough in this first set for Bancher of Bulgaria to take a 2-0 lead, but really shaky from Monty Orton here at the beginning. He said a couple of looseners to sort of blow away the cobwebs, but he did look really tight.
Yeah, he looked really nervous. Yes, we don't want to see that. He needs to do some good breathing, do some positive affirmations, talk himself into it.
And that last arrow?
That was better. That should let him settle down a bit. It's just that belief that yes, I can do a good arrow. Because whether any of the, we shot a 4 or 5 yesterday in the team, which those things can play in your mind. Yeah. So he's got a 10, so he needs to grow from that.
And it was, of the 6 arrows, it was the closest one to the spider, to the middle of the target. You got to say that Bancher looked pretty solid through the first 2 arrows, particularly the second one, which went into the 10. But then showed a little bit of nervousness himself. With that opportunity here, I can get the set points here. Suddenly the tension came.
Well, there's outcome at stake. It's the championship. Every arrow you shoot, this is, I want to win. I'm going to win, and you can talk yourself into it or talk yourself out of it.
That's the key thing, isn't it? It's so easy when you have a bad shot to lean on those negative thoughts. Orton, though, finishing with a positive arrow, a positive process that he went through as well. The delivery was much cleaner. Goes into the second set and shoots first because he's trailing.
Yes.
But can put some pressure on, right?
Exactly. I mean, Monty's shot is usually smooth and easy and regular, and his shots don't usually vary. He's not somebody who's rescuing shots. He usually shoots pretty smooth and standard, and he's generally a calm guy. But this is a final, and you're on your own. That puts extra pressure on him.
Right, he's going to start this second set, this gold medal match, the last of the action on the range here at the Orangery at Lilleshall National Sports Centre. Still a little bit of tension, but
needs to move his sight down a little bit. Again, he's not centred. He's high left. Bancher looks a lot stronger physically.
9.
Starting to settle down.
Crowd starting to pick up the volume at the same time, but that's a lovely shot into the 10. Well, I say a lovely shot, it's a lovely result.
Yes.
Into the 10.
9.
So a 26 set. Got 22 in the first. What's going to come from Ivan Bancher? Into the 9 for a 27. So just a 1 point difference this time, but with Bancher of Bulgaria, and just like that, after 6 arrows, 4-0 up.
It's in a couple of minutes and you're in trouble, aren't you? So this is third set syndrome. Let's see what Monty can come back with in the next set.
Well, this is it. You've talked about it and you've convinced me. 2 things. You've got to follow through, and the third set's all important in recurve archery.
Yes.
What are you going to be saying? Obviously, the coach here is talking Orton through this.
It's got to be some pretty strict things about getting back under control. If he's shaking and not doing his normal shot, then you've got to get back into control. What is your process? Just remind us of the key parts of your process. You know, set the shot up, put the power on, finish it good, pick your spot.
Is there an element at 4-0 down where you could say, do you know what? Nothing to lose now. So
well, no, right, yeah, thinking changes. You know, Bancher will be thinking, great, I'm 4-0 up, one more set, I've got this. And the other guy's thinking, oh well, I've lost this, just get back under the process, just shoot them, get them around the middle. So immediately from the first set when they were both trying to do it and maybe a bit cautious, now totally different mind games, and it does affect people.
Well, the all-important third set is about to get underway. We've seen Orton very nervy in the first set, lost that one, looked a little better, 8-9-9 in the second, but still lost out on the set points. Here, Ivan Bancher 4-0 up, so it'll be Monty Orton of Great Britain to shoot first in the third set. It is a must win.
Crucial arrow.
9.
He's still not quite centered. He's a good shot, but he's just not quite centered. Okay. Every arrow Bancher has been left.
Every first arrow has been in the 8
They've
as
all
well.
been left of centre.
Quicker shot there from Orton, dropped into the 8.
He's been low mostly. It's really hard to get centred under pressure.
8.
Both of those second arrows going to be measured. Oh dear. Now, there is a big opportunity here.
That went much too quickly. It's like he hadn't even had time to aim.
At 9 for the European title, the last one available here in Lilleshall, holding on for a long time here, Bancher. And he's pushed it out into the 7. So it looks currently as a 23-23, but we've got a couple of arrows for a measure here.
Yes. Wow, it's becoming a nervy match, isn't it?
There's going to be a bit of fingers crossed, I think, on the Orton side of the camp. You were talking about gifts from the judges.
Yeah, a bit of pressure on the judges. Yeah, we don't want to see both archers nervous like this. This is good learning for the future. You've got to keep control of your emotions. That takes, it's not natural for some people. I've got to work on it.
We're looking here at this target for the low arrow.
That's kicked up. That could be in, but it's just hard to see from this angle.
Yeah, when the shaft of the arrow is covering it, it's gone down. I think that was Bancher's, wasn't it? No, that was Monty. So that's remained a 23. So this is the important one here.
I think this one is out, but
it's that top right
but
arrow
be
that we're
23
looking at.
Anyway. Yeah.
So Orton remaining with the 23. And looks like the agents, the guys recovering the arrows, are satisfied. And a confirmation here that they both finish on a 23. So a 4-point lead remains for Bancher, but crucially he's on 5 out of the target of 6 points required for the European title. Now that means that Orton will shoot first in the 4th set, but it now means that all Bancher has to do is match what Orton shoots to get the European title.
So again, this changes the mental game, doesn't it? When they just have to do something, that's different to like, I've got to hit 10s now. I have to be good. I can't.
Well, and that's exactly
Monty, I can't mess up now. I've messed up enough. Come on, I've got to get in that middle.
A chance here, though.
It's all or nothing, isn't it? When you're 5-1 down.
Must win both points here. Orton will get the 4th set underway. Another quick one.
His shots are going a little bit quicker than normal, just not quite under control. That was a loose follow through, wasn't it? Not a great release at all on that one. He's not completing his process. That was a better shot from Monty.
Yeah, trying to keep that discipline up throughout, isn't it? And
yes,
we're seeing Bancher just sort of drop in that consistency as this match has gone on. Does mean that there's an opportunity here for Orton.
That was a better shot, more controlled. A lot of that rhythm and timing. If the shot goes too quick or too slow, you don't respond to clicker well enough.
That is a confidence boosting 27
well,
and a confidence boosting 10.
So it's 5-3.
And the points will go to Orton. Bancher finishing solidly though. That's probably very important for him as well. Finishes with another 10, but the points in the 4th go to the British archer. He has clung on here and now is starting to fight his way back.
Yes, that's good mental resolve, isn't it? He looks so nervous at that very first shot, and he's slowly, each shot's got a little bit better. I think still issues with his timing. He's normally very regular with that. Let's see how he does on the next set.
What a competition it's been. How we're being treated to a really, really tight and exciting match here.
Well, as we take a look back over that set, a little bit of a curious look on the face of Ivan Bancher, but as you can hear, the crowd there looks like sort of the Spaniards. Is that the
Italians
at the front? They're cheering
Spanish
on.
and the Brit, yeah.
Getting behind the Bulgarian.
I know, there's a great camaraderie between the teams, very much so.
And because there's such a, this is not anti-British, there's a big British crowd here, who and the other teams are ganging up together to sort of match them. So
yes.
It's got a festival-like atmosphere, I feel, this championship.
Oh, it's fantastic, it really is good. So they down to the last set.
Well, this is a crucial one. Orton needs to win both the points in this one, and even if he does that, he's then got to go to a shoot-off for the European title. What a way that would be to end these championships. He's 5-3 down. The British archer still in contention for the gold medal. Shoots first in the 5th set.
8.
So a little bit quick. So, yeah, definitely a big pressure on both of them here. I'd love to see the heart rates at this point.
I think that's going to be a must, isn't it, next season?
They have done it in like Olympics and games and so on, and it adds to the excitement.
Well, look here, we could potentially both be on 17, so it could come down to this final
Monty needs a good arrow here.
It's fast, it's into the 9, so a 26 confirmed, but
I think it could be 9 to win.
It could be, but the 10 provisionally is what's required for the European title, and he's up into the 8 now. This means that even if the measure goes in Bancher's favour, he'll go up to 25, and it's not enough. And boy, oh boy, we have got a brilliant finale here. Monty Orton has fought his way back into this match from 4-0 down, doing it the hardest possible way.
Fantastic. He's clawed his way in, not shooting at his best. That's the project. So,
and we get a shoot off now. The targets
Yes.
will be cleaned. I'm not going to bother asking you about it because we both know targets are cleaned. 1 arrow each.
Yes.
Score first, and then measure for the closest
Yeah,
if they're both
and
the
it's-
same score. I can't call this though.
ultimate head-to-head, isn't it? Winner or loser on 1 arrow.
What a way
It's
to
great.
finish the championships. But
It is great.
seriously, Richard, I want to ask you. I can't call this one. They're so
No.
nervous, the pair of them.
Yes, you really. We could toss a coin, couldn't we? I think when you claw back from 5-1, the tides turned for Monty. I think
Momentum is with him for sure.
He was down. He'd lost. He's fought back. I've got a chance to win now, and Ivan probably defensive the last couple of sets. Thought he was over the line, didn't make it. Now he's got to now he has to attack the middle.
Yeah.
He has to attack it.
And his physicality is just that little bit stronger.
He is
Perhaps
stronger.
on 1 arrow he has that advantage, but like you say, the momentum is with the Brit.
Yes, and
he's
it's
on home soil.
massive mental game.
This is huge, yeah.
This is the time to do the ultimate shot, isn't it?
It's the time to
ultimate
do
shot.
the ultimate shot. The quote of commentary here from the European.
He shot the
Youth
same shot
Archery
thousands of
Championships.
times in training. He knows the shot. He visualizes it. You know where the middle is. The middle's always in the same place.
Oh, this is a brilliant way to end these championships, you've got to say. Absolutely thrilling for the neutral. Of course, the locals here are right behind Monty Orton, but we have got a 1 arrow shoot off, the tensest of all ways to conclude an archery match, and this is the final match of the 2022 edition of the European Youth Archery Championships. What a time for a shoot off. Ivan Bancher of Bulgaria. Bulgaria's first medal here at this edition of the championships. Will it be gold or will it be silver? That is up to both Ivan Bancher and Monty Orton.
I'd love to be able to hear the thoughts at this point in time, what's going through the heads.
And now you need the heart rate monitor, don't
do,
you?
yes.
You need that to see what's going on, not only in their heads, but also in their hearts. This is it for the European title. Monty Orton of Great Britain to shoot first. It's into the 8. There is room here for Ivan Bancher. 1 arrow for the title. Oh, now
right,
that's
good.
not only an 8, but it's an 8 that's further away from the middle of the target, and that means coming from as far behind as you can possibly be, Monty Orton has just become the European champion here on home soil at the National Sports Centre and the home of Archery GB. He's not quite sure he can believe it.
He can't be. He's such a quiet lad. He's always very humble, unassuming. He doesn't get excited about things. He'll just be shrugging his shoulders. Oh, I got away with that.